We're getting ready to submit orders. We have just about 5 minutes before this 4-hour candlestick closes. We're already in off of this reaction to support that is down here. And we've already churned just a little bit of a profit. We're about 150 in profit, which is just over 1.5% or something like that. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be entering in secondary orders here around this area, off of this rejection, off of this previous level of resistance, which is now being found as a new level of support. We'll be waiting for some signs of support, and then we'll be entering in and placing our stops at just about break even and adjusting our take profit to be a little bit closer to 204,722. It's kind of what we're looking for. So the order that we're going to be looking at is something very similar to this. It'd be like around here, and then take profits would be just around here. Same area. And together we'll be at a potential of maybe 20% win off of this. Closer to 30 possibly. So that's what we're looking for. Of course, if we can get a lower level of support, we will absolutely take that. But as of now, we're going to scale in, see what we can do, move our stops to break even, and let it roll from there. So we're getting some rejection off of this off of this last close. We got a minute left. You can see we're reacting to this level of resistance. Sending it just a little bit lower is what we want. We want it to be closer to the low 202s. Well, high 202s, my bad. That's what we're looking for. But if this maintains this support structure, we're going to enter in on our first scaling position and just see where it goes. So if it keeps on going lower and it maintains a level of support, we will enter in the rest of the positions and go from there. Okay, I'm seeing signs of rejection here. Entering in our first order. We take out and hold these highs. I'm going to send the rest of the position. We have CPI coming out at 1 a.m. So I'm going to be looking to potentially close and secure profits by London session. We should get some residual volume during Tokyo. They just elected the new prime minister, which is the first female prime minister. I don't know what that has to do with the yen losing value, but that's what's happening. So don't make this into something else that it isn't. Okay, so we're testing these highs now. We're beginning to start to take them out, which is giving me more confirmation to enter in the rest of the position. I'll wait for this next candlestick, see what we do, and we'll send the rest. And just to be sure, So we're open news. We have trade balance come out at 650. That's right before Tokyo session begins. And then we have CPI year over year. Now there's a potential that it does do something stupid because remember the last time we traded on pound news, we had a steep decline, well, steep increase in the unemployment as well as the claimant count. So there's a very high possibility that CPI may change. We don't know yet, but for the past couple of months, it's been on par. The last time we had something that deviated was springtime. We're looking at March, April. Those are the last times that we had any type of deviation. But for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, we've been on forecast. So we're hoping that this is also on forecast, which is a little bit higher. They increased about 0.2%, which the last time they did that was during July. 3.6 to 3.7 was the initial forecast. It came up to 3.8. So it's been rising. Went from 3.5 to 3.4, went down to 3.6 to 3.8. So we had a jump. It's possible that we go to 4. The last time we were at 4 was in 2024, which it's lower than our 2022 numbers. So 10%, but much higher than the ones during the years leading up to COVID. So pre-COVID years. So we're kind of in the median range. So there's a possibility we go to 4, which would shoot us straight to take profit. This is what I'm looking for, is for it to be literally on par. I don't want it to be more. If it's higher, then hey, so be it. We love those. But we're also looking for the trade balance to be a little bit lower too. As previous was negative 15 trillion. You want that trade balance to be just a little bit higher in the negatives, so we can actually we want it to be lower. Yeah. So higher in the negatives is what I said, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's exactly what we're looking for, and it's possible that happens, especially with how price action is currently trading. So we're sitting at this level of resistance. This next candle will determine where we go with it. We're up just about 5 pips from initial entry. Last candle. I want to see us create a level of support here. And we're starting to take out those highs on the 15 time frame right here. We have one more to take out, and that was just created at about 10 o'clock, so an hour and 9 minutes ago. Here goes the test. See if it still looks good on the higher time frames. Still looking solid. There's a possibility we come and test these lows. Like create a double bottom on a lower time frame. Down here. Which we're protected on that. We have our stops at the 475 area, 480. But if it does another bounce, then I wouldn't be too confident in holding that through the closing of New York and then swinging into London. I just wouldn't be confident in it. So I'd want to be out, and we'd be taken out for a minor loss. About the same that we risked initially for this order. But if all goes to plan, we'll make just around 30%. Come on, where my bulls at? I might want to widen my stops just a bit. Because what I believe is going to happen is we're going to do a toe touch. I hate when it does that. Where it comes down and then it takes out the low, creates a lower wick, and then springboard back up. Potential. That's if we don't create a low here. If we don't create a low here, we're in a bear market just for a slight amount of time. Not too much, but at least going into the next couple of sessions, we would be going bear sentiment on this. But I'm seeing some rejections off the 15. Its support level is still being upheld. Bro. Snap wants to die. I'm gonna grant him his wish. So this is perfectly in line with the sentiment that I have. So I'm gonna enter in on the next position. Another portion of the scale. We're not going all the way in. But we have confirmation on the lower time frame that there is some level of support here. Well, it depends on how this candlestick closes. And I might even just wait and just send it off of the 15. Because you can see we have some rejection here on the 30. Up in here. Which would just send the market down. So if that holds, that's what's going to happen. I don't know if it'll go all the way down there. It could, of course, come test down on the high 202s, reject, bounce back up because it's a strong area. Bears tried to sell it down this morning during New York. It fell down to 2025, springboarded. And that's what we're trying to build off this momentum here. He's still alive. He's still alive. Bastard. It's okay, he'll die. We'll get him. Five minutes upholding. No, we're looking like we're about to do a change of direction. If they're gonna do it, they have to do it at this level. Literally. They have to take out these lows. If they take out the 203 lows, I'm out. That support level is holding. Not to say that it won't crash out on the next candle. But based on this 15, I'll scale in one more position to test this level of support. I just don't think there's enough buyers here yet. They're either waiting and hiding, ready to attack, or this is a simple trap for the bulls to send it lower based off the uncertainty of the economy of Japan right now. But I'm confident in a continuation here. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Higher time frame. I'm sure this is a continuation as well. Absolute values. Yeah. Yeah, we're seeing good bullish pressure. Okay, I'm gonna scale in one more. And for our second position. So total, we're almost at 2.5%. We're very close. Let me see the numbers. So we have just under 1%. Well, yeah, just about 1% left before it's a full port. I just want to see us hold these lows and potentially take out these highs. Get a closed candle above this high, and then we'll enter in, or anywhere, just somewhere a little bit higher, because I have two entries that are placed. Sorry, I was on the other chart. I have two entries placed here. So our first one is 203 173. So first one's here. And then our second one is 203 223. So right here. And that's based off a spread. So just about a 5 pip deviation between the two. I want to have my next one at just around 203 270 to 203.3 to make it a good scale in. I just want more confirmation of this being a continuation pull, which from the looks of it, we're creating that formation. This candlestick would be the one to let me know whether or not this is the continuation pull. Because if we push past these highs and we close past those highs, then it's a continuation pull and we can hold it. We can enter in on the last little bit, the last 1%. There's no war news going on. None of that. So it's just pure price action going off of the new prime minister in Japan. For my sake, I hope she tanks the Japan economy, you know. For my sakes. You can you can stop tanking it when I hit TP. You know, I get enough to buy a crib, a little lamb chop, goddamn R35, R34, and R33, and MK4. And then you could, you know, reset the economy, you know. Have Japan in its immense bull run. Just being real. Trying to pull that out the market. We're looking good. We're looking real good. Come on. Take those highs out, baby. Take those highs out, baby. Very close. It's 203, 280. We're teetering. We're right there. So, on the off chance that there is a crazy candlestick, right? We're still in just about 1.5% on this particular order. We still have orders down here for, well, it was originally 2.5%. So, altogether, we're risking just about 5% on this movement, which if I'm risking 5%, I can make, well, my take profit is going to be set at around 25%. Easy math. I don't know why I had to think hard about that one. Okay, so we tested that high. We rejected. We didn't like it. Let's see what it looks like on the lowers. I thought I just seen the fly on the night on the lights. Give me a rejection, please. Can I have a rejection, please? Yeah. Can I please have one? Yeah. I'd love one. A rejection with the side of profit and bullish pressure, strong bullish pressure. Like the type of bullish pressure where you just see the screen shake. I love those days where it's just the screen shaking because the candlesticks is just like freaking the fuck out. Had a couple of those in my days. Looking to have a couple more of them. Okay, we're rejecting off of that. I don't like it. It's not a good sign. Wrong rejection. Give me the other one. You know what I'm looking for. Give me the other one. Okay. There we go. We got a little bit. Hope is beginning. Hope is starting. Come on, blow. Just push up. Just push up just a little bit. I got a good idea. Look. Where is it at? It's in here somewhere, ain't it? There it is. Give me this little shit. Look. Hey, stop all that. Stop all that. I have a rocket ship under here, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. I have a rocket ship. It's no time for games, bro. Oh, I know the problem. I need to add a little smoke behind it. What is smoke at, bro? There it is. Come on, gang. Y'all know what I'm trying to do. Nobody acting like that. Damn, it rejected off that resistance level hard. No bueno. Yeah, that's not good. That may be the end of the scale then, y'all. I don't think I'll be putting any more orders on this one. It's the way how this looking. It ain't looking good at all. That was a strong rejection. Off that 203 too. That could just be the volume that they need to push this lower. Look at us. We're trading like this. But these next 3 minutes determine it. It could literally snap below. And then really we're just testing the 203 area at that point. Come on, baby. Let's do a continuation, please. I may be a little biased. Just a little bit. Only because you're floating like how many pips above my position, bro? We're at 86 above. We hit a height of 116 above. See, I'm a bit biased. A little bit. We still look good on the higher time frames though, so I'm not absolutely tripping. But I don't like entering in here though. Come on. Give me that energy. Come on. I know you want to, bro. Look, here goes some extra motivation. Boom. That's all the motivation you need. That's all you need, bro. I think that just did it. I think the rocket ship just did it. We might be going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Oh shit. We're gonna be soaring through the skies. Climb aboard. Let's get ready to explore, y'all. There's so much to find. Uh-oh. Keep pushing. Push. Turn on the afterburner. Push. I don't know. I like it. Give me a little bit lower so I can take more money. Give me a little bit more so I can get more bang for my buck here. A little bit more bang for my buck, Roonies. I want exactly 1%. Okay, you drive a hard bargain. You drive a hard bargain. Okay, there we go. A little retest. Yeah, give me that complete 1%. I'll take it. All right, we're fully scaled in on this position. Now, I can't see anything with that on there. We have our take profit set at about here. Let me put that back down. And that's based off of just previous price and a slight increase to that price. We're looking just a couple points higher. Not even, I'm sure that's not 1%. No, not even 1% higher. We're like 0.17% ish higher than the previous high. So that's where our take profit is going to be set. We're not going to capture all of that in this footage. Like right now, it'll probably be finished in around 6-7 hours. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be playing the game. I'm gonna be playing GTA 4. If you want to watch that, go to God Made Dan. It's my gaming channel, and that's what we do. So after I trade, I go over there. So if you're new here, you know, you kind of got the memo a little bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Set our take profits now because I'm not gonna be at the computer. They're about right here. All right, let's confirm all our take profits are set. Yep, all of them are set. All right, y'all. We'll be back.